Alright, let's look at the next two games here. Alright, we have another loss here. Let's see how it goes. Double cricket, love to see it. Just buy the crickets, freeze the apple, and roll. Okay, no apple. Probably duck, yep. Freeze the apple, come on now. Again, you freeze the apple just because we never want honey. Honey's never going to matter. And apple, you are buying on, like, turn 3, so you're just freezing it now, that way you know you'll have one on turn 3. Because in theory, you could roll and keep hitting honey here, and then you might not get a chance to ever freeze an apple. Okay, but we end up getting a chance. Nope, and we don't take it. Okay, now we freeze the apple, probably, right? Okay, now we freeze it. Like, you know you're supposed to freeze the apple, but you just, like, in a few of these games, you just haven't done it until, like, turn 2. Just do it on turn 1. Do it, like, first apple you see, you just freeze it. And then you don't have to think about it later. And there's no situation where you just get unlucky and can't hit it. Nice, we win the round, which is good, because we won the first round. So we do want to win that round. Okay, yep, we have good units in the shop, so we're able to just... No! No! No, don't do this, don't do this to me. No, bad, don't do that. Okay. Let's talk about what we want. So, turn 3, what are the best triples, like, what are the best tier ups we can get? Rabbit and giraffe. Anything that scales is so good, especially in a board like this. We have a buff target. We can just be buffing this peacock. This peacock could get so big. But we take the camel instead. Oh no. Yeah, okay, so if you ever hit any scalers in your tier ups, you're always taking them, specifically on tier 3. Like, turn 3, if you hit either of these two units, you're taking it, every time. If you hit both of these units, like, together in one tier up, then it's probably rabbit. But, yeah, like, even if you hit, like, even if you have 3 tier ups and all of them are, giraffes or rabbits, that's fine, take all 3 of them, because it's just free scaling. But at this point, since we didn't do that, we have a camel. And yeah, I guess we want to buff the camel now. But we should also just buy the kangaroo. We had 3 gold and we had a good unit that had duck stats on it. Like, this has a ton of health. The kangaroo is going to get a ton of value, So like, instead we're just running a 4 squad, which we just don't need to do. It's unnecessary. Okay. We win the round. But I still would have liked to have had the kangaroo. Okay, we find a triple for later. Find a flamingo pear, or flamingo pill. Nice. Just pill it now. Nice, okay, we do. No, oh, yeah, we do. Okay, good. Nice, perfect. Good. Yeah, flamingos, I'd rather just pill it now. It saves us gold next turn. Gold gets better as the turns go on, so saving yourself any gold for later turns is always good. Which is why Swan's so good. Nice, we win another turn. Okay. We do that. Okay, we hit 2 useless things. Nice. Okay, we have a pretty isolated board here, so we're buying salads. Love to see it. Now we buy 2 cakes, I hope. Okay, we buy another camel. Just buy another cake. Oh, we freeze it. Okay. Sure. I think I'd rather just have the other cake on the peacock, but this works. Do we? I don't know if it matters. All good. Okay. And nice, we had another cake on the peacock. Nice, we had a camel. So what we can do here, we can stack this camel, buy the salad, and then buy this camel on board. Because again, if we can get our board to an isolated state where there's like no bad hits for the salad, then we would love to do that and buy salads, Which right there we had a chance to get our board down to 3 units. We don't really mind if it's the cricket, since the cricket already has some stats. Peacock's obviously great, camel's obviously great. Yeah, so it would have been a perfect chance to salad. But now we don't get the chance to do that. And we buy the salad anyway. So now we have 2 potential really bad hits. Because if it hits either of these, it's like we never bought that part of the salad, right? We could lose half of the salad if it hits one of these. Which is like, then it's an apple on turn 6, which feels pretty bad. Oh, it hits both. Okay, so now that salad literally did nothing. We burned 3 gold. We took 3 gold out of our pocket and we lit it on fire. But we could have guaranteed that it hit good things. So like, just watch out for that. Like, there's spots where you can kind of like isolate your board to get, solid stats. You can do it. Well, that's risky. They go to a like 3 squad. They have rabbit, but 1.5 rabbit, and they're on a 3 squad. When they're on 3 lives, that's bold. That is a bold play by them. Probably not the move I would have made if I was them, but you know what? It's what they're doing. Okay. I think I honestly just like this Scorpion. Their board's like gonna be, their board's gonna have a lot of health, so just buying a Scorpion could just kill things. Oh, turtle, please. Thank you. Yes, good job. Also, 911 camel shouts out. Oh, okay. It's bigger now. That's fine. We all know that under the surface it is a 911 camel. Bang, nice, good value there. Beautiful, nice. He's on lethal. This is a quick game so far. It could end soon. Could go on a while. If we lose this round though, then it's scary because they're getting a lot of scaling now. So if we let them take even like 1 turn, it gets spooky. And we're just rolling. Okay, sell the cricket. Yeah, nice, and then buy the skunk. I like that. Yeah, that's really good. Perfect. Good. I don't love that positioning. Just because like now we're giving the camel stats to the Scorpion. Maybe it'll matter, but it kind of like just feels like a waste of the camel stats. But who knows? Maybe it works out. Because if we wanted to buffer a unit, we could have just put the skunk up front and then put the Scorpion second. Ooh, I do not like losing that round. That feels really bad. Like, I think we could have won the game there if we positioned better. Like, hold on, that's something that we can easily find out. Okay, so let's say we do what positioning I would have done, which would have been, there we go, okay. So, the positioning I would have done here is skunk front, Scorpion second, and then turtle, camel, peacock. So our skunks would have traded, and then the Scorpion would have killed their skunk and my Scorpion. And then we would have hit the rabbit for, we would have hit it with the turtle, which gives us a melon. And then we would kill the rabbit. I don't think it wins, actually, because it's giving 4. Let me think about that. So, how much health does that shark end up having? 15. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm doing math here. I don't know if it would have mattered, but it would have had better shot. Okay, 16, 15 is the stat line there. And we would have had a... So we have a 13, 10. Done 13 damage. Yeah, no, it wouldn't have mattered. Unless I can get to 16. I can't. Yeah, so it didn't matter, but, it gives us better odds of winning. Because you, don't want the camel to go onto the Scorpion. Just because, the Scorpion... The Scorpion can't gain attack, right? Like, the Scorpion has 2 amounts of attack that matter. 1, because that's what it starts with, and that does 50 damage, kind of, and 21. So if it's anywhere between 1 and 21, it does the exact same thing. So we're wasting, half of the camel's ability, because it gives attack and health. And we're just kind of wasting the health part of it, or the attack part of it, which we could have just put on the peacock. And it can just make more meaningful breakpoints. But we find double monkey, which we're taking. At this point, we have enough lives. I'm good with just, committing to getting our own scaling. Probably just, I don't know if, I guess it's awkward to use that turtle. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, this is good. We buy a pair. Turn 9, I don't really like buying pairs. It's just a little bit late. Oh my gosh, another monkey. That's crazy. But we have a monkey triple, which is nice. We do need to watch out because they have 2 skunks, and they also are scaling a lot here. Oh, that was close. Unfortunate. Okay, nice. We take the level. Ooh, boar. Boar's really good. Nice. Okay. Just buff the boar. We already have 2 units that, are getting skunked. We can put an extra 4 health on this. It'll be just under where it gets skunked at. So, this won't get skunked. If they keep this positioning, this boar can just go through a lot of their board and potentially win us the game here. Honestly. Okay, we sell the peacock. That's... okay, I guess. That's fine. Because we get the cow out of it. And I guess we sell this and buy the croc. No? Okay, we can probably sell this and buy the croc just because it gives us a little bit better chance of killing the shark. We still have pretty low odds of killing the shark. Also, we're buffing one unit that is already, like, you know, big. They have scorpion. Or not scorpion. They have skunk. They are going to have skunk level 2. That's not a they might. They are going to, eventually. It might not be this turn, but they're going to have skunk level 2. We want to be buffing 2 units. And right now we're just making 1 unit bigger. So we're getting like 33% of the attack that this is giving. Because the skunk at level 2 is going to take away 66%. So we're getting, well, I guess 34%. So we're getting 34%. So we're getting 1 health, maybe 2 sometimes, but like 1 to 2 health instead of 4. If we put it on the boar, we're getting the full, you know. Which, like, the reasoning is, I would assume, is because, you know, you're like, oh, well, you want the camel to hit the boar. Because camel up front, you know, have it in front of your big unit. But, you know, like, you can kind of get trapped in that kind of thinking of, like, you don't always have to front your camel. You know, it can be in, like, other spots. Your camel can just buff your, like, cow or whatever, you know. Like, it doesn't matter too much. We just need the rest of our unit to be doing it. We just need the rest of our board, you know, to also be getting big, so we're not getting absolutely farmed by the skunk. Because right now, we are getting absolutely farmed by the skunk. Okay, we take a skunk level. I mean, the skunk level is not really doing anything, honestly. Like, it's going to hit their skunk, but the real problem here is that they have a shark. And the shark is going to be massive, right? Like, the shark is gaining, let's see, 16/16 in battle. It's pretty big. That's hard to deal with. The skunk, it can help deal with their skunk, but it's not helping deal with the shark. So I don't love it. But we end up taking the snake, which is the, you know, the best current way to deal with what they have going. But again, like, I'm just fronting the boar, seconding snake, and then have the camel third into the skunk. Because we just need to be buffing other units. Like, we're just letting them take all of our health, because we're putting all of our health into one thing, and then that one thing's just always going to die. They buy us the fly, which is, like, helpful for us, because, yeah, that was strange. The fly there is pretty bad from them. Buy the boar. Like, a level 2 boar could be pretty huge. I guess, I don't know. We're on lethal, so maybe not, but it's hard to find anything that matters here at this point. We're just, like, way too far behind in stats, and we just keep putting all of our stats onto one unit, so we're not actually getting, like, any value out of it. Because, yeah, like, they're taking away immediately most of, like, almost all of the health that we gave this is just immediately gone. If we put it on 2 different units, then it's like, okay, they're moving 66 from the big one and then only 33 from the small one. So we end up, like, we just put all of our stats in kind of not the greatest places, and then we die because of it. It's a hard game to win either way, because they did hit, like, level 2 rabbit and had quite a bit of scaling with it, but, you know, there were definitely some misplays in there. In the last game, we have a win here, which is good. Okay, we find 2 ants. Holy, it's like 12. I should go to bed. I can finish this. I can do this quick. Okay, nice. 2 ants. Oh, wait, this game goes long, huh? I'll do this game later.